Where you going? Get back over here. Come on. All right, so all cleaned up in here. I mean, I'm still gonna scrape the floor, some little stuff like this, but want to get that really super cleaned up for the epoxy. And also, where the concrete settled, there's some cracks. So I'm gonna figure out exactly what width crack would need to be repaired, or what width crack will just have the epoxy fill it. So these are those phantom joints that they put in, you can see. So those, I kind of think the epoxy can just run in there, but we'll see. There's one larger one right here. So that cracks maybe a little more than the epoxy will fill, but I'm just not so sure, so I'm going to ask a lot of questions. Now let's run upstairs. Let me get this little ding dong under control. And even a little spot like this is where the framers, basically when we were tilting the wall up, we had the big support posts, support beams, and they just shot them down into the ground with a pistol, like a 22 caliber pistol round, or like a rifle round. So they kind of took out some chunks. So I'm gonna see about fixing those. This is probably the worst one here. It's nitpicky by me, but I'm making notes. But yeah, otherwise all the paint cut-ins are done. So, gosh, you can barely tell, but flat white is cut right into the Swiss coffee, upstairs and downstairs. I got another jailbreak again. So good clean paint lines all the way through. Definitely tough to get the color to focus, but yeah, you can tell right there. Swiss coffee, flat white. Oh, look who's at the door here. Just carrying around your little bone. And here's what the progress is in the kitchen, in the bathroom. So it's all hardy backered. It's papered, hardy backered, and then this red guard has been on since yesterday, so I'm sure it's good to walk on now. And then the concrete is floated in and sloped to the drain. So basically, I think with minimal work, this is pretty much ready for tile. I actually can turn on a light. It's really early, so the solar tube's not doing so much, but the fan light's in now. So yeah, I mean, this ended up with a really nice slope. It's pretty steep too. There's no way anything's gonna be trying to run out of here. So that's really cool. And the channel drain is in. Now, this, I wanna talk about kitchen cabinets and laundry room cabinets right now. And this is actually a video for somebody else too. So right here, this is for a 60-inch vanity. Boom. So that could be two cabinets or whatever, a cabinet and some drawers, etc. We can look for some options. So 60 inches there. Right here, of course, my notes and stuff have all gotten covered up. I've got this solar tube, so I think we can fit a 24-inch cabinet or up to a 32-inch cabinet right here. And then we don't really want to put a cabinet over the, under the solar tube. So that cabinet should break off there. We could put another split cabinet, but I think it's more practical to put one cabinet and do a shelf, and then this whole bottom one be a wide shelf that would be just above the washer dryer. So it'd be like a stacking shelf or a folding shelf with one cabinet to keep linens and everything in. And this shelf could be either wood to match the other finished items, or it could be a stone. So a little tough to say. And then right here, we've got good room for a large cabinet down here. I think this was gonna be a 24. Yeah, that could be a 24, and it could be pretty tall. And ideally, you know, if we can maybe have a little space on top of the cabinet, little shelf, a little space, and then the full length top. So that's my thoughts on that one. Then in here, we'll talk all the bottom level first. This is the fridge. Right here was about a 24-inch cabinet. And then this is the range. Then this is a 36-inch corner Lazy Susan. Then this is a 36-inch cabinet for the sink. And then initially I was thinking in my mind I should put the dishwasher here and a cabinet there, but I think it makes more sense to put the dishwasher right up against the sink cabinet so that way the hose is easier to get through. And then just a 12-inch cabinet on the end, on the bottom. So, you know, probably some drawers, doors, Lazy Susan, maybe cabinets, maybe, you know, maybe cabinets split with drawers, something like that. And then again for the bottom, here's the island. So the island is about 2 feet deep. It's about, I don't remember, 42 wide. Yeah. It's a little over 4 feet wide. And so this would be probably like 2 cabinets, or, you know, a big set of cabinets and a row of drawers right here, ideally. And then, you know, again, 2 feet wide. And then this side is nothing because it's a bar where the stone will overhang it. And I do have my measurements on the ground here somewhere. So, something like that. It's 4'6". That's what it is. I remember. It's 4 feet 6 inches. And then for the upper, I'm gonna run through what I remember. I believe we can fit a 24-inch cabinet right here, and you know, I guess we could have it open either way, but we were kind of thinking glass for the cabinet doors. Let me just get this closed a little more. So 24, no cabinet obviously, but a shelf, and then a small cabinet here that would have to open this way, and then that would get a little bit tricky as to exactly what to do in this corner, because this is about, I'm gonna say this is about 18-inch right here, you know, and then this comes over from the corner to the range is 36 inches. But obviously that wouldn't all be usable, so that's a little bit of a tricky one. And then above the range, we just want to do a over the range microwave with the range hood, and then some small cabinets above, so the short ones, and they would be 30 inches wide. Then this one we can again do a 24-inch cabinet on top, and so glass for sure, something in here, hopefully glass, but exactly what to do in that corner is a little hard to say. So looking for some ideas there. So this part of the video is specifically for James, who's a cabinet maker, and he can make custom cabinets rather than just buy the cabinets in standard sizes. So we're looking for some ideas. So really that's about it. You know, it'd be nice to have these match that cabinet in here and this cabinet here and that vanity, but they do sell pre-made vanities in 60-inch with marble tops and everything for under $1,000. So if it makes sense to do these and those and then just do something separate for the bathroom, we're open for ideas. And so look at this little sneaker right here. She's just got to sniff everything, seeing if she can escape somehow. You can't escape. You want to come in? Did you lose your bone? So yeah, that's an update as to where we're at. A lot of the ceiling lights are in and looking good, and I've just left this house fan running forever to kind of get some of the fumes out, and we're ready to make a plan for this stuff. So, and you know, as for the color of the cabinets, probably bright white, probably like a bright semi-gloss, clean white. We could do an antique white. Antique white I think is going to be pretty similar to the Swiss coffee, so That's kind of what I'm thinking. So there's your update for today.